there's kind of this sense of embarrassment when you know, like, okay, they don't really know who I am. And if they knew who I am, they probably would be treating me differently. That is where the shame or embarrassment comes in. And if you meet the right person, they're gonna want your kids to be part of their family as well. And if people aren't into that, then they're just not mature enough, or they're not the right person for you. Hey guys, so today I'm actually doing a second video on my channel. I've never done 2 videos in a week. Maybe I have, but it's been a long time. But I've been doing weekly Q&As on Instagram, and I thought, why don't I start putting them on my YouTube channel? I would like to get in the habit of doing more than just 1 video a week. I'm gonna try it out and see how it goes. But these second videos that I do will just be more simple than my weekly video, especially because, I'm gonna tilt this down here, we're doing this deep talk series, and it's a pretty detailed series with a lot of studying for me on the back end. But I'm gonna answer 2 questions that I got from my Instagram stories today. And yeah, so if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up if you like these kind of laid back videos. I'm looking here, seeing all my gray grow out. Look at that in the sun. It's so noticeable. They're like silvery, but I didn't cover them up today with my little spray color thing that you spray in between colors. But yeah, I'm noticing how strong they're coming out here. So the first question I had was, what makes me feel confident? What has made me feel confident or proud as a single mom? And first, I want to say that anytime I've had an accomplishment, I know it's the Lord giving me the strength to walk this road as a single mom, because it's not an easy task as a single mom. But as I thought about this question, I realized that a lot of the things I'm really thankful for is mindset shifts that I've had as a single mom. So let me explain that a little bit more. For example, I was listening to this podcast, and they were talking about in dating, like online dating, should you tell the guy you're talking to that you have children right away, or should you wait? And the person that was sharing, she had been a single mom and was married now. And she said, she always told the guys right up front, right straight away, just to be completely honest. And that's what I've always done with online dating as well. I always put out my profile and everything. But this is what got me with what she said and was really encouraging to me. She said, why would I not share that I have kids when I'm so proud of my kids, when I'm so blessed basically to have my kids? I'm not saying what she said exactly, but along those lines. And this may be hard for people that aren't single moms to understand, but as a single mom, you kind of have this sense of shame or embarrassment when it comes to trying to do dating, I feel like, and knowing that you're a single mom and that not everybody and most guys would not be interested in a single mom. So there's this kind of embarrassment factor of, yes, I have kids kind of thing. And sometimes it can be awkward. I mean, I was in this situation recently where I was with a friend and we were around some guys, and they didn't know I was a single mom just because they didn't ask, and my kids weren't with me, and they obviously thought I was a lot younger than I was. I know I look young for my age. But one of the guys was kind of like trying to flirt, and I'm like, he doesn't even know I'm way older than him, and I'm a single mom. And I kind of felt this sense of like embarrassment or shame when he didn't ask me, like, tell me about yourself. He didn't ask anything. It was kind of a weird situation. Anyways, there's kind of this sense of embarrassment when like, okay, they don't really know who I am. And if they knew who I am, they probably would be treating me differently. That is where the shame or embarrassment comes in. And after that experience, I was like, I feel like I don't want to go most places without my kids, like to event kind of functions, because I don't want to be treated differently without my kids as opposed to being with my kids. Because every single mom knows when you go places with your kids, people treat you differently. They treat you like a mom. They don't treat you like a single woman. Maybe they assume you're married. I don't know all how that works, but all that to say, hearing that gal say, like, I am proud of my kids. Why wouldn't I want to share that? I am proud of my kids, but hearing someone say that kind of gave me this different mindset shift. And it's a continual process to work through because single mom is not the ideal circumstances. It's not the way it's supposed to be. But I am so proud of my kids. I'm so thankful to have my kids, that, you know, why wouldn't I want to share that with someone? I think they're awesome. And if you meet the right person, they're going to want your kids to be part of their family as well. And if people aren't into that, then they're just not mature enough, or they're not the right person for you. So that's probably a mindset shift. I feel like I just had nuts earlier, that I continually have to, I don't know, the not being embarrassed about being a single mom is something I guess I'm a work in progress in, because just new situations come up where it's like, oh, I haven't been in this situation before as a single mom. Like that situation I just shared about being around those guys. So another mindset shift I've had, and I showed this on this Instagram reel that I made about how to be confident as a single woman, is having this different mindset of, I don't need a guy in my life, though I would like, or I want a guy in my life. And that helps me be more confident to realize that it's not a necessity for me to get remarried. Would I like to? Of course. Would that be my ideal? Of course. But it's not a necessity. And that has been a good reminder, and it shaped my mindset for how I view the future, that I'm not being dependent on, well, when I get married, you know. And for a long time I thought, I really want to get married sooner rather than later, or I want to meet someone sooner rather than later because I want my kids to grow up with this guy, and I want them to see that person as, like, you know, a stepdad, a second dad. And if I don't meet someone soon, then they won't have that kind of relationship. And, you know, building all up in my mind. And it's like, that's ridiculous. I need to stop thinking that way. If it's the right guy, they will accept my kids no matter what age they are. And I look at my life right now and I'm like, I love my life. My kids are great. We have so much fun together. I mean, lately when I've been going to work, I tell the kids, I'm sad, I don't want to go to work because I'd rather stay home and homeschool them. And I only work 2 days a week, but I have a great life. And so reminding myself of that has helped so much. And so I guess the biggest confidence builder thing is not feeling like a victim, not feeling like completely immobilized. Yes, I have fears about the future, and I think, well, what am I going to do for work when the kids are older? How is that going to work when they're grown up and they don't want to hang out with me as much and they're doing things with friends? And am I going to be alone? Yes, I have fears about that, like big fears about that. But at the same time, I know that I don't need to get remarried, and there's endless opportunities right where I'm at in the season I'm in. And so that is really hugely confidence building. It doesn't mean I don't have hard days. It doesn't mean I have moments where I'm like, I really wish that I wasn't single right now. Those all come, but it just means that I don't feel immobilized, if that makes sense. So the second question I had, which I love this because I love snacks, she asked what my favorite snacks were. And I love chips, and I have a problem with chips. I actually tried to cut down on buying chips because it's like I come home from work and I'm starving, and then I just want to eat a ton of chips. I'm like, this is not working with my health goals. But I don't have a lot of snacks right now. I'll show you a few things I do have in my cupboard, but things I don't have right now that I do really like are, the kids and I like Boom Chicka Pop. We like the kettle corn one. That's a fun treat to get sometimes. We also like Smart Pop popcorn, but we were so into it that we got it a bunch and then we got sick of it. So we're taking a break from Smart Pop right now. I also like Hip Peas. I don't know, I'll try to put a little picture up of what that is, but it's like a vegan, like little cheese puff thing, and those are really good. Now remember, I'm gluten-free, dairy-free, so it kind of limits some snack options. Of course, I love like tortilla chips and kettle chips and things like that. And then I do eat a lot of granola bars. So I'll show you what I have in my kitchen right now. My kitchen is kind of messy, you guys. There's like library books, dishes galore. So I like Lara bars a lot. These ones are really good. I also have the blueberry muffin ones, but I do like the chocolate ones better. And what else do I have up here? So I like Larbars a ton, and I also love RX bars. The dark chocolate one is so yummy, but again, I kind of binged on those, like having those a lot. See, I take them with me to work a lot, or if we go, run errands, or we go out for whatever for the day, go to a park or something, or go on a trail, we usually pack bars because they're quick and easy. So we have a lot of those. Also, my newfound snack, we actually had to go to the store and each buy our own package of it because it was so good and you could eat the whole bag. It's kind of falling apart. They ripped it at the bottom, but they're called Himalayan Salted Caramel Rice Cakes by the Simple Truth brand. Oh my goodness, those things are so good, dude. You gotta try them out if you have a Kroger store near you. My kids like them. I like them. You will eat the whole bag, but I'm hoping they're a little bit healthy than maybe regular chips. I don't know, but they were super good. So those are some of my favorite snacks. I'm going to close off this video here because it's been 11 minutes. See, I can talk for so long with only 2 questions. Look at me go. I hope you enjoyed this just really laid back Q&A, and let me know what you think about possibly, I'm not going to say 100% yes, but to 2 videos a week. I just want to see what I'm able to handle. My kids are outside playing right now. We're in a little homeschool break, but we got to get back at it. It's 10:19. My goal is to be done by lunchtime. So I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Okay, bye.